presentation addresses the equipment you have been able to purchase. How do you decide which equipment to purchase and how much to spend on equipment?
When it comes to deciding which equipment to purchase, I look at what the benefits of the equipment will provide for my operation. I purchase a machine to get the job done, but when purchasing an item, it is an investment that I plan to use on my farm for many years, so I ensure that it will meet the needs of my expanding operation for years to come. When most people my age are spending time on social media, I spend my time on the internet looking for equipment. I do a lot of research and price comparisons to find the right machine for the right price, and I also try to search for machinery on auctions in my state and the surrounding states for deals. Every once in a while I will find a good deal on a machine, but it takes quite a while to find that one. When I found out in the fall of 2017 I was going to rent more land for the upcoming year, I needed a soybean planter. So I searched and found a used planter in good condition on an auction, and luckily I was able to purchase it at a reasonable price. So I added that year as income was available.
Why do you use no-till on your row crops, and what benefits have you seen?
One of the reasons I started no-tilling was because there's a couple of fields that I rent that have rock shelves close to the surface. So hitting those rocks with a tillage tool could cause costly breakdowns. Also, no-tilling requires a lot less equipment, so this was a good solution as I was starting out farming without much machinery. I have learned that with properly managed no-till, there's better soil structure and more organic matter, which results in an overall less soil erosion. In 2019, I was able to rent 2 farms that had been no-tilled since the 1980s. The one farm is in a creek bottom and normally floods, and normal no-till crop rotations with corn and soybeans, they work very well, but soybeans aren't normally very good in the floodplains, whereas the corn, as long as it is sprouted, usually will survive being flooded. So I decided to start planting corn after corn in 2019 to reduce the risk of the flood in the bottoms.
How do you determine when to harvest your corn and soybeans, and what are your harvest goals?
Well, for corn, I start checking the fields when most of the leaves have turned from green to brown, as this is a good indicator of the corn drying down. Once I see the significant color change, I walk into the field and grab some average ears and hand shell them and test the moisture. Check every few days until it is within the range I desire. My goal to harvest the corn is between 16 and 18%, but I may go ahead and start at 19% just to make sure that everything is working properly. And by the time I get going good, the corn is normally down to 18%.